from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
2 people are dead in an overnight house fire, and details about the Republican selection process for the vacant 4th District congressional seat. We'll tell you about that in today's Henrico News Minute. It's Thursday, December 15th, 2022. It's brought to you today by the law firm of Barnes & Deal.
And now for the news.
Sad news this morning. 2 people are dead in eastern Henrico from injuries suffered during an overnight house fire that happened on Elk Ridge Lane. That's not far from Mechanicsville Turnpike and the Hidden Creek Recreation Center. Just shortly before 2:30 this morning, one person died at the scene. Another was taken to a local hospital and died there. There were 4 people inside the house at the time of the fire. No word yet on a cause. A few tense moments at Tucker High School yesterday after a 911 call stated that there was an active shooter at the school. Officers who responded quickly got word from school resource officers on site that there was no active threat. Police later determined that a juvenile had made a prank call. That juvenile has been referred to the Department of Juvenile Justice. Republicans will pick their nominee for the vacant 4th District congressional seat this Saturday during a party canvass at Life Christian Academy in Colonial Heights. It'll take place from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Everyone who participates will be asked to rank the candidates on the ballot. As of yesterday, there were 2 registered candidates. Richmond pastor Leon Benjamin, who was the nominee for the seat in the past 2 general elections, losing both times to the late Donald McKeechin, and Dale Sturdivant, the former chair of the Mecklenburg County School Board. In a statement, party officials said they'd selected the ranked choice canvass format because it's a, quote, fair, easy, and secure election process that allows the maximum number of voters to engage, end quote. They also had harsh words for the Democratic Party, which chose to hold its nomination process on Tuesday, December 20th, calling it, quote, exclusionary, end quote, and saying that it, quote, constitutes voter manipulation by Democrats to ensure that the least number of people participate in their nomination process, thereby tipping the nomination to the more extreme candidate pre-selected by Democrat Party bosses, end quote. Both party nominees will face off in a February 21st special election. The district is considered a Democratic stronghold, so the Democratic nominee is expected to have a significant advantage. There are 4 Democrats in the race: Delegate Lamont Bagby, State Senators Jennifer McClellan and Joe Morrissey, and former State Delegate Joseph Preston. Now, yesterday, U.S. Senator Tim Kaine announced that he is endorsing McClellan. She also has endorsements from 3 sitting U.S. House members from the state. Democrats also yesterday announced that they will add 3 more locations to the 5 they had already identified for Tuesday's election. Voting in their firehouse primary will take place from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Tuesday. Those 3 new locations are in North Chesterfield, Surrey, and Charles City counties. There's 1 location of the 8 in Henrico at the IBEW Local 666 in Highland Springs. Shooting in Henrico's West End on Tuesday night sent 1 juvenile to the hospital. The shooter apparently was another juvenile, according to Henrico police. It happened near Sundial Court and Meadow Green Court. That's not far from Hungry Road and Springfield Road, just after 6:15 Tuesday. The victim was taken to a hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The suspect was taken into custody, faces charges of malicious wounding, use of a firearm in commission of a felony, and possession of a firearm by a minor. During an appearance at Henrico Doctors Hospital yesterday, Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin laid out details of his $230 million behavioral health plan. Youngkin is calling the plan the Right Help Right Now plan. It would provide $58 million to increase the number of crisis receiving centers and crisis stabilization units statewide, $20 million for 34 mobile crisis units, $9 million to expand telebehavioral health services in public schools and on college campuses, and $9 million for transportation and in-hospital monitoring by law enforcement and other personnel. That's all according to our partners at Virginia Mercury. The plan will be part of Youngkin's proposed budget for the state. Some leading Democrats who responded yesterday said they were encouraged by the proposal and looking forward to working in a bipartisan fashion with the governor. Today's Henrico News Minute has been brought to you by Barnes & Deal. Barnes & Deal has emerged as a highly respected family law firm over the past 3 decades with the resources, skills, and experience necessary to handle high-asset divorces and other complex family law matters across Virginia. To learn more, visit barnesfamilylaw.com, that's BARNES, or call 796-1000.